Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TJ, and we are back for another DCUO discussion video. And this video is going to be somewhat of a follow-up to my video about my loadouts being crappy. But really what we're going to talk about here is why everyone is quitting DCUO or has quit DCUO. Now, when I first started looking up on YouTube how to get better at the game, I followed Smile Before Death, I followed Orbit, and those were the main two guys that I followed a lot. I learned a lot, and they are the two guys that really got me involved in wanting to make my own YouTube videos regarding DCUO. But with that being said, I've come up with a few reasons in my head as to why a lot of people quit DCUO. And first thing is the money-hungry developers. Now, as we know, for those of you who have played the game for a long time, we know that they will do whatever it takes to make their money. What I mean by that is, for example, let's take the time capsules into consideration. For example, in order to open up with how the drop rates are for the time capsules, in order to open up all of the time capsules, you would have to spend hundreds of dollars to get enough keys in order to open up all the time capsules. Like, for example, I have easily, I would probably say 200 time capsules that I can't open, and I refuse to pay for the market cash in order to open them, to get the stabilizers to open them. And I'm sure a lot of you are the same way. So I feel that in a lot of ways, the money-hungry developers are a huge reason why most people quit. The second reason why most people quit is that you have to pay in order to continuously get the new content. For those of us who play the game a lot, obviously I constantly play the game, I end up paying the monthly membership so that I can get the bigger inventory and access to all of the powers, all of the episodes. Now, for the casual gamer, that might not be in the cards. You may not want to buy the monthly membership, just because if you don't play the game all that often, then it's really not worth it. And that way too, you can kind of pick and choose what episodes you want to play or don't want to play, for that matter. The third thing would be the community. We've talked about this a bajillion times before. The negative community, or I should say the community, can be very negative at times. Obviously, posting videos here on YouTube, you can get a lot of negative feedback. You can obviously get a lot of support as well, which I have gotten a lot of support. But at the same time, you can get a lot of negativity just because of trolls, people who want to bring you down no matter what you do. There is a side of the DCUO community that is very negative, and that can very easily push people away from wanting to play the game because maybe they cannot get the help, or I should say, when they want to get help, maybe they're not able to because some people are like, you know, you're a noob, I don't want to help you, you should know how to play this, you're in the top level content, you should know what you're doing at this point, blah, 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 blah. So that is a huge reason as well why I think a lot of casual gamers, at least, don't really stick with DCUO. And the main, or I should say the next aspect of why people, I think, quit is the monotony of the game. Now, this can be said about a lot of MMOs, and don't get me wrong, they've gotten a lot better with the last few episodes, but the grind is real, the struggle is real. Playing the same content over and over and over again gets obviously very boring, and that can lead a lot of people to get frustrated and to quit the game. I've been there when the game first started. Granted, I've been playing the game since it came out, but there was a good about year period where I didn't play because I got so fed up, I got so frustrated with playing the same content over and over, not being able to level up, that I quit for a year. Eventually I came back, but I could see once again why a lot of casual gamers would in fact quit, because like I said, the grind is real. A lot of instances you're playing the same content over and over again to level up from, let's say, tier 3 content to tier 4 content, or tier 4 content to tier 5 content, and it can get kind of frustrating, overwhelming. Now, like I said, in the last few episodes they've kind of gotten better with that, meaning you're not always, I guess I should say, the instances don't have the same mechanics as previous instances do in order to complete them. So when you have something that's a little different as far as the mechanics are concerned, it makes it a little bit more interesting to play. Therefore, I feel like the playability of the game gets better. You always want to come back to it. Like I said, in the last 2 or 3 episodes, they've kind of gotten really much, they've gotten better at this. But like I said, for the casual gamer, once again, when you're getting into, if you're trying to level up from tier 1 to tier 2 or tier 2 to tier 3, it can get very monotonous and very frustrating, and can lead you to want to quit or to seek out help to really cheat. I don't know if I want to call it cheating, but it'll lead you to seek out some help as far as getting help in order to make it through the game itself. So those are a few of the reasons why I think that a lot of people have quit. Even I've talked to a bunch of you guys on my comment section as far as why you've quit or if you have quit. So I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to quit the game. I'm always going to come back to it, I think, at some point. Even if I do take a break from it, I will always come back to it. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a comment below and let me know why you think a lot of people have quit DCUO, or if you have quit DCUO and why you did. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you soon.